And we are recording.
For the record, I don't think we did roll call on the last one. I don't think we did anything. Are we good? Okay.
Okay, go.
We are at the Village Council regular meeting, January 9th, 2025. We are at 7 o'clock-ish. 02. And we will start with roll call. Councilperson Grant.
Here.
Councilperson Martin.
Here.
Councilperson
Here. I'm looking at paperwork, sorry. I'm looking
Councilperson McNamara.
I also vote in the affirmative.
Councilperson Passion.
Here.
Councilperson Koss.
Present.
And Council President Camera, do we have a motion to approve his excused absence?
Motion to excuse. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Is that all we had to do
Yeah.
for that?
Yeah.
Was that good? Okay.
Okay.
Fly by the seat of my pants on that. All right.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
She does it faster. You do it slower, and I try to go in between. Okay. All right. Do we have a motion to approve the December 12th, 2024 committee as a whole minutes?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And any abstentions? Do we have a motion to approve the December 12th, 2024 council meeting minutes?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And any abstentions? All right. Motion to approve January 2nd, 2025 work session minutes.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? And any abstentions? All right. We will move to the village official reports, and we will start with Police Chief Matt Delp.
Thank you, Mayor. I don't have any additional information to add. I did want to get out the award winners so that was at least put into the record for perpetuity.
Quite the extensive list of awards. Excellent.
Oh,
What award?
it's in here.
Is it a
Yeah.
major
It's in the
award?
police report.
Yeah, it's in the report. So awesome.
Can you describe the, what was it called? The silver key or silver pen?
Silver pin.
Silver pen.
Oh, yeah.
So the Silver Pen Award is actually an award from the chief's office that is given to the officer that does the most work. Because back in the day, everything was written. So the number of tickets, the number of reports you take, arrests, all that generates paper. So they get a Silver Pen Award, and they actually get a Silver Cross pen to go with it.
Well, congratulations to the officer.
So it can get a little competitive.
Is there a picture of a pen? Let me see it. Just a PowerPoint.
Next year.
I'm a visual person.
Next year, we'll bring you
I need
that.
a PowerPoint. It is. It goes.
All right. Does anybody have any questions for Chief? All right. We will move to Mike Flickinger's engineer report.
We did not get one from.
And we did not get one, so he's fired. I'm just kidding. It's actually been a little slow. We're still waiting out, so I'll just wing this. The maintenance garage is coming, just not yet. I'm assuming it's not going to break ground at least until March, is what I'm understanding. And did we get their signed back? I know we signed the books, but I don't know if we got
We
the.
signed the books and sent them back to them.
We sent them back to them. So that's where that is. The Jordan Road project is pretty much over. The Maplewood's pretty much over.
We just did a task order about Northland Plaza.
Northland Plaza Drive, yes. So that's one of the road projects that we're going to be looking into here in the next little bit. So we'll get more from him next month, but as of right now, there's really not anything additional going on. So we will move to legal. Mr. Jesse Champ.
Thank you, Mayor. Nothing formal. I was working with Council President Kamara on the liquor question he had raised. I submitted some questions to the Division of Liquor Control and the Board of Elections about timing, and I'll report back when I hear from them.
Perfect. All right. Anybody have any questions? Jeffrey is not here, but as I explained to everyone, right now we are at the end of the year, so there's just a lot of end of the year paperwork going on. None of the reports are complete, but those will be, as soon as he gets some of the final numbers from some of the documents he's waiting for, you guys will have those, but it is not abnormal for it not to come until the end of January, early February. So, if anybody has any questions, just email them. And then we will move to village planning.
Thank you, Mayor, members of council. I do not have anything pressing at this time, or the only thing is, if there's any questions, obviously I'm lost, but we'll be here to answer any questions that comes on the table. Appreciate it.
Anybody have any questions? All right, zoning officer John Canty, do we have his report?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
present.
Does anybody have any questions? All right. I got a request for a couple different things over the last couple days. He is out today, so I will get those addressed. We've had some trash cans staying out late. There's a couple other things that I'm gonna have him check into that we talked about earlier today. So, yeah. So he will be looking into some items for me next week. The planning and zoning council person grants, we haven't had a meeting.
Yeah, we haven't, do we have a meeting scheduled for the 15th?
We
Talk of that.
do have we will be having a meeting on the 15th. So that's the organizational meeting.
Okay. So yes, meeting on the 15th.
Eric is working on a couple different things to find out who actually expires, is there openings, who do we have to reappoint, are we gonna reappoint? There's been some questions about, are we gonna continue to get new members each year or every other year, something like that, to keep it fresh and new and giving more people opportunities to serve on planning and zoning. So that's gonna be forthcoming, and we're trying to get the updated list as to who's up and who's not and all that good stuff. So, and who does wanna remain on, because I know there's been some talk of some people that may be finishing up. So next we will move to MPCA. Does anybody have any insight to MPCA? They canceled their meeting.
Okay.
No. They canceled their meeting. That's as much as I know about that. So they just had some conflicts. So I know that I'm pretty positive there's no updates. So, and it's January, so I'm
It's
sure all the
the
fun ones-
December, January transition.
Yes.
Like blah.
Yes.
blah.
I know exactly, we don't even know what day it is. All right, so next we will move to committee as a whole reports, and we'll start with finance, Councilperson Grant.
Yeah, finance is essentially what the mayor just mentioned, that there's nothing yet, it's end of year. I think there's not much to report. Thank you.
Perfect. All right, then we have Councilperson Passion for safety.
Safety is the same as it has been since the time change. Please, please, please wear reflective clothing if you're going out after the sun goes down and before it's come up in the morning. We want all of our residents to be very safe. The other thing that we will say and continue hammering home, when there is snow coming, get your car off the street. Have everyone just pull as far forward into your driveway as you can, but get your car off the street. It's not only safer for your car, it's safer for the plow vehicles, because as they said on the news tonight, every time a plow vehicle gets in an accident, it's taken out of service. And so that's one less plow on the roads. We don't want that. We don't want to be the cause of that. So get your car off the street if it's going to snow. That's it. Thank you. That was great.
Thank you. All right, next we have Councilperson McNamara for legislation.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Not a particularly full docket tonight. We have some tax renewal, second readings. We have the confirmation of a new police officer, and we have an update to the fee schedule. I believe I saw some plumbing fees, but those are the only things that I caught in my brief read through. And then we also have a property tax advance. I'm assuming the emergent nature is due to timing with the county?
Yes.
Okay, so that we can get our property tax allocations in a timely manner. So, again, nothing too crazy tonight.
Okay. All right, mayor's report. Mine's gonna be short and sweet. My favorite time of the year is pool memberships are live. And that's all I have to say. That takes it all.
Support the pool.
Right. Countdown is on for pool season.
But also if you can't donate to the pools, because
We need to. Hopefully we have no big expenses this year. All right, Mr. Tony Benedetti. Gosh, we've missed you.
It has been a bit.
We don't come until there's issues and you guys are just giving me tough one right after.
you're gentle, I can't handle
All
it.
right, you ready? Tony Benedetti, 2937 Berry Court. Tonight I'd like to continue to talk about code enforcement and the lack thereof. I was impressed that Kathy actually has looked at the code enforcement officer's report to try to figure out what's going on, and I think she came to the same conclusion. And what I've been trying to explain to you guys is that you can't figure out what the heck's going on until you provide the addresses for the, and you see the mayor shaking her head, no, she's not gonna do that, even though it's a public record. So really what it does is it proves to me for the past 4 years, since the mayor's been in charge, we haven't seen, I dare you guys to identify who the code enforcement officer is, what he looks like. Well, there hasn't been a single report to council about code enforcement since the mayor's taken the job. Used to have, that's why these meetings used to take hours, because each person would actually discuss what's going on with code enforcement and what's going on, but you don't do that anymore. So the thing that's, really caught my attention, because it was brought to my attention by Beth McFarland, a member of the Planning and Zoning Commission, is that the things that are happening in the right-of-ways are against the code. I didn't say anything when the lending library went up and when the blessing box went up in the right-of-way. But now we have got a wishing well that is in the right-of-way on Lakewood. And here's the mayor, she's never seen it. Obviously you don't drive around the village to see what's going on, or the code enforcement officer doesn't understand that we have a code that says you can't build stuff in the right-of-way. It's a basic code. We also have another code that requires, it's called the use of right-of-way permit. So when you do want to use a right-of-way, there's a process you go through. Eric's very familiar with this code because he's used that code to say that's why people have to get a permit to put it or to replace their driveway. So Eric's familiar with this code. There's people building things in the right-of-way that is against the law. You're not allowed to do that. It's government 101, guys. The village is responsible for the right-of-ways. People can't do anything in the right-of-way. The village is responsible for the maintenance of the right-of-way unless they assign that maintenance to the resident, which they have done for curbs and gutters, grass, trees. But, and these people that don't understand, our professionals, code enforcement officer, mayor, planner, don't understand the most basic concepts of what you can and can't do in the village when it comes to code enforcement officers.
Thank you, Tony.
Am I done? Thanks for the overtime.
Okay. Are you on there?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I've said this 15 times. I'm going to say it 20 more times apparently. I do not put addresses on there for one particular reason. Sometimes there are people that don't cut their grass and they're on vacation, sick, ill, in the hospital, putting them on blast. All of these are, as he said, public records. You can, but I have been called out numerous times from the beginning of, putting people that were in the hospital on blast. And I take that pretty serious, meaning I wouldn't want, if my mom were in the hospital, I wouldn't want her on blast that she didn't cut her grass for 2
Blast.
weeks.
You can say blast. Putting the address is not putting anybody on blast.
It is, especially when you're a one-time offender and you've only done it one time in your life. So I do feel like at some point there is a common courtesy, and I don't think it's, again, it's everybody's business if you've had one instance. I don't have an issue with, there's a couple people that belong on there, just like I believe that the Rita list should be on there as well, but that's just me. So, you know, if you want to put everybody on blast, maybe we'll put everybody on blast with that too.
You already have.
Okay, trust me, I know. So, we will go ahead and move on. You're on here, but you guys didn't want to talk, correct? No. Okay. So, that's the reason, just so anybody does want to know. And that information is public, you can come in and you can ask anything that is on that list, if there's something on there that you do want to know. All right. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. All right, lot split proposal, 2575 Jordan Road. I don't know if, Jesse, if you want to start the lead of this, just
Oh,
because
sure.
that's kind of like all I have on here.
Sure. So everything that you had discussed last time is just sort of continued over. All of that can be considered what people, public comment on it, the applicant's comment, the staff presentation and comment, all of that sort of, it's 3 weeks later, but it's all continued. So feel free to pick up from there and we just can vote, you know, feel free to discuss amongst yourselves or ask questions of staff or applicant, but.
I think we actually.
Oh, yeah, did you need to, I'm sorry, Eric, that had a good point. You need to, remove it from the table. So just,
Motion to move it back on.
Put it back on the table?
Off of the table.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
It's back.
Okay. All right, so just, and I'll just start this. Does anybody have any discussion that they want to do? Do we just want to go straight to voting? This is your guys' deal.
Straight to voting, I guess.
I'm okay with voting.
Okay.
just, one quick note, we have one missing tonight. To pass, you still need 4. You need a majority of the members of council, not just those present.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So if there's a tie or
There can't be a tie
there
tonight.
can't be a
There's an
tie.
odd number of us.
So to pass, you need a majority.
Correct. To pass legislation, you need a majority of all members of council. So you can't, for example, get away with 3 out of 5 tonight as a majority, because that is not a majority
Oh,
of
okay.
council members.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that is also a fair point. The applicant didn't have to table it last time. I would, in the interest of fairness, if he wants to wait for a full council, I would ask him if he wants to do that.
Okay, I will.
Yeah, that's only reasonable, I'd say, so, but,
Do you,
do you want me to explain that?
Yes, please.
So, if you vote on it tonight, you would need 4 of 5 to approve the split. You could wait, until Council President Kamara is back if you want. We would just put it back on the table, and then you would need 4 of 6, so it would give you another vote either way. So it's up to you. That would be, I would assume, next time if everybody's here.
no, it will be at least into the next month, because she will not be here.
Kathy will not
So
be.
she's not, so we may have
So,
to table it, if you
twice.
want a full set, which is in fairness, you had a full set last time you tabled it. We'll have to wait until.
It'd be the, meeting in February.
Yeah, so it might be 4 weeks before we have a full set of council, that's your option.
In between the meetings.
Oh, okay, they said just go ahead.
Okay. All right. Are we good? All right, Councilperson Passion.
Nay.
Councilperson Martin.
Nay.
Council President Camera is excused. Councilperson Koss.
Nay.
Councilperson Grant.
Aye.
And Councilperson McNamara.
Aye.
All right.
She did, no.
Yeah.
So fail.
Unfortunately, 3 to 2 in this. So failed.
All right. That's where we are with that. Next.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now we move to legislation.
All right, legislation. We begin with Resolution 2024-38. This is the second reading for certifying a tax renewal. A resolution submitting the question of a renewal tax levy for purposes of providing for the current funding expenses of the general fund of the Village of Minerva Park to the Franklin County Board of Elections and to declare an emergency.
All right. That one's just the reading, right? Yeah.
Yep, that was just the second reading.
Okay.
All right.
Hang on. Okay, yeah. No, you're good.
We now move We now move to Resolution 2025-01. This is a resolution affirming the appointment of Cody Palmer as a full-time police officer for the Village of Minerva Park, Ohio, and to declare an emergency. As this is moved to be an emergency, I move to suspend the rules that require 3 readings for Resolution 2025-01.
Second.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded. Will there be any discussion? All right.
All right, Councilperson McNamara.
Aye.
Councilperson Martin.
Aye.
Councilperson Passion.
Aye.
Councilperson Grant.
Aye.
And Councilperson Cost.
Aye.
All right. Having suspended the rules requiring 3 readings for Resolution 2025-01, I move for passage on an emergent basis.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded. Will there be any discussion? Yes, there will. I've not had a chance to meet this gentleman. Can you tell us just a touch about him?
So Cody's a younger guy.
Corey.
Cody.
Corey.
That's a joke.
During the awards presentation, someone who will remain nameless put the wrong name on his award as Corey instead of Cody. So it was kind of fun. So we've been nicknaming him Cody or Corey lately, but
Keep on. I gotta fix something.
okay. So he came to us, he worked here for the last 6 months, did a really good job.
Good.
He's a night shift officer and
That's why I haven't met him. I switched to days. Okay.
he's been pulling it in, so he's also one of the 4 that I mentioned earlier too, so.
Oh, man.
And it's not his fault, he was just in multiple processes and got hired here, so.
Okay.
So he just has an option, he's just looking at it, it
But we're the
doesn't
coolest
mean he's leaving.
and the smartest and the cutest.
I know, right?
Newest, so.
But he's moving to seconds.
Okay.
He will be on seconds.
Hey, getting
So you might get to see him.
Yeah, getting off nights was a huge blessing for my life. But anyway.
On the resolution, it states, whereas Sean Corley.
Oops, thank you.
It's okay, I'm just letting you know.
We just didn't take one of those out, so thank you.
Sean Corley, I don't see.
Well, we could reappoint him. I mean,
All right, so correcting for the name issue, will there be any further discussion? All right, Madam Mayor.
all right. Councilperson Cost.
Aye.
Councilperson Grant.
Aye.
Councilperson Passion.
Aye.
Councilperson Martin.
Aye.
Councilperson McNamara.
Aye. The motion passes. Congratulations for
Corey.
Officer Corey.
That's probably why he's in the process.
No, he's.
Congratulations to Officer
he's a-
Cody. I truly was confused on that one. All right. We now move to Resolution 2025-02. This is a resolution to amend and revise the fee schedule for the Village of Minerva Park and to declare an emergency. This is pretty minor, just some plumbing, I'm assuming permitting issues.
Franklin County raised their fees.
So we had
Therefore, we
to.
had to change ours.
Okay, perfect. So I move to suspend the rules requiring 3 readings of Resolution 2025-02.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded. Will there be any discussion? Madam Mayor.
Councilperson Martin.
Aye.
Councilperson Passion.
Aye.
Councilperson Cost.
Aye.
Councilperson McNamara.
Aye.
And Councilperson Grant.
Aye.
Having waived the rule requiring 3 readings, I move for the passage of Resolution 2025-02 and as an emergent basis.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded. Will there be any discussion? Sounds like not. Madam Mayor.
Councilperson Grant.
Aye.
Councilperson McNamara.
Aye.
Councilperson Cost.
Aye.
Councilperson Passion.
Aye.
Councilperson Martin.
Aye.
All right, the motion passes. We now move to Resolution 2025-03. This is a property tax advance. A resolution requesting the county treasurer to provide advance payments of taxes and other sources payable to the village as they become available during 2024 and to declare an emergency. Now, am I misreading that or is it still in the?
Correct.
Okay, that is correct from the 2024 fiscal year then?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, I move to suspend rules requiring 3 readings for resolution 2025-03.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Will there be any discussion? Probably not. All right.
Councilperson Martin.
Aye.
Councilperson Grant.
Aye.
Councilperson Passion.
Aye.
Councilperson Cost.
Aye.
Councilperson McNamara.
Aye. All right, having waived 3 readings, I move for approval of resolution 2025-03 on an emergent basis.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Will there be any discussion? Still not. All right.
Councilperson McNamara.
Aye.
Councilperson Cost.
Aye.
Councilperson Passion.
Aye.
Councilperson Grant.
Aye.
Councilperson Martin.
Aye.
All right, the motion passes. That concludes legislative business for this evening, Madam Mayor.
Old business.
I don't know if this is old, I'm sorry, Stacy, were you gonna? But I'm just wondering, who does Minerva Flora?
It's just a group,
Okay,
just a volunteer group.
they're not like MPCA, we don't necessarily get reports from them or anything?
No,
Okay,
it's just a gardening group.
okay.
But they do amazing stuff and we're so grateful for them.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. No, I think they're amazing and vital to the village, and so that's why I was wondering.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Does anybody have any other old business?
No.
Anybody have any new business? All right, I just want to say happy birthday to Brian.
Happy birthday.
Yay!
And thank you for everything you do.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Most of the stuff you do.
Always.
Any other new business?
No. Here's got trash cans, cars,
Yeah, I'm
get
gonna
it
have her
out.
post it too, that too.
Yeah.
Have her do it tomorrow. She doesn't know yet.
Real quick, can we get the meeting posted on the village calendar for P and Z?
I'm sorry.
The P and Z meeting isn't on the village calendar on the website.
I'll check it in the morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
I sent an email, but I just figured we'll.
No, we're here. We'll send one out. I'll talk to Randy tomorrow anyways. We'll get it situated.
Also,
Did we adjourn?
No.
Oh,
Not yet.
I thought I heard
She
it.
said the addresses are on this one.
they are.
Yeah, they were. That's what I was very confused about that.
Yeah.
And I don't know the circle of communication. Do you want to adjourn?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let's just
Okay.
adjourn.
Yeah, adjourn.
Second. Okay, thanks, guys.
Meeting adjourned.
Good job.